look at a person and all too often see only the barrier that is placing them at risk. Maybe it's a physical disability, perhaps an emotional one. Maybe it is a child who had to be removed from a dangerous home. Perhaps it's an adult with childlike behaviors. Maybe it's someone who cannot care for themselves because of severe developmental disabilities. But look again. Carefully watch a fellow human with even the most damaged body, mind, and spirit, and you can find strength. For the past several decades, building on those strengths is the philosophy that has guided Intermountain Centers for Human Development.
The success rate's been phenomenal. That's what's kept us going for, we're past our 35th year of doing this, and very few programs survive that long.
Intermountain Centers for Human Development was founded in the early 1970s, based in part on the idea that at-risk members of our human family would respond better to positive reinforcement of their strengths.
I just want to be here for you if I can, to hold your hand and be by your side, and together we will get through these times, and we will cry together.
And they would respond better to treatment not warehoused in institutions, but rather cared for in their own homes and communities.
I believe the best thing about Intermountain is that we work with clients that other agencies are not willing to work with, or that have worked with in the past and have not succeeded with. And I think we're willing to take on the challenge.
There are programs in southern and northern Arizona. These are the Intermountain programs for children and adolescents. They range from helping kids with in-home services to out-of-home placements.
Well, we work with about 900 kids just in this department, and our goals really are to help the kids either maintain in their community where they're currently placed, or to help them transition out of a foster or group home back with their biological families if possible.
There are also programs to help those young people transition into adulthood and independent living. For adults, the programs also range from in-home support services to out-of-home placements in foster and therapeutic foster care.
Intermountain has always looked at the clients that are enrolled in their programs as individual people, and that their treatment needs to be created just for them. That we don't do the same approach with every person that walks through our door. And that's always been really special about Intermountain. They've also really challenged the system and forced the system to look at children with challenging behaviors, families that have difficult to manage kids, seriously mentally ill adults, force the system to look at them differently.
I just wanted to start a living out there on my own.
How important is it to have somebody who believes in you?
I think it's one of the most important things I've ever had.
I feel safe here.
Some parents, they can't really take care of you, and they don't take care of you well enough.
I learned that you can't just run away from your problems, you have to deal with them.
What would have happened to you?
I don't know. Well, they probably would have sent me to the Arizona State Hospital.
But instead of the state hospital, Alice lives in a group adult home. She helps cook, clean, she goes to classes, and she feels safe.
What I like about this place is it's always offered me a safe place to live.
Juliet once feared she would never be able to live on her own, but now with the help and support from Intermountain, she does.
Yeah, my life is better here. I like this apartment, that it's nicely small. I keep it clean at all time.
I sit there and I'm like, it may sound bad, but I thank God every day that I got put into the system, because I can just, I don't know where my life would be right now if I hadn't. I have a job, I do what I'm supposed to. I'm going back to get my GED. Everybody has potential. It just, those people who choose not to use the potential are the ones who I feel sometimes give us a bad name, that, sometimes, like, if it wasn't for my staff at Zia, I don't think I would be where I am today.
And Samson? Well, like NFL great Rosie Greer, who believed real men can knit and do needlepoint, he too makes amazing functional art.
What's this one here?
This one's a backpack.
Wow. And you made that?
Yeah. Thank you for helping me, and I feel safe here.
So I'm sitting here thinking about my life. I wonder why I never chose good over bad. The thing that I learned in life is screw other people over before they screw you over. And that's all I did. I used to run away, screw people over. And you know what? It's just because I got screwed over so many times, I just felt the need to do it to somebody else, you know? But it didn't get me nowhere, so it's still not impossible. I still got time. I can change anytime I want. I just gotta have that pride. The things I've learned, I'm just trying to like pass it around, you know? Around here, other girls that used to be here like a month ago, I taught them a lot of things. That they need to get over what happened in the past, because the past is the past. And you know what? If you don't get over it, you're not gonna get anywhere in life. But it's never too late. I just gotta stay strong.
Feeling safe, it is something so many of us take for granted. Important for adults, even more so for children. The staff at Intermountain knows that children are not simply little adults. Programs to help at-risk kids need to be structured differently.
Well, one of the things that even drew me to the agency to begin with was their the positive attitude of the program that they run. It's very strength-based, positive.
Oh, you guys want some too?
They do what kids do best. They laugh and they play and they bicker back and forth as most siblings do. But it wasn't so long ago that they led very different lives. Neglect, abuse, and sadness was all around.
When you're with some parents, they can't really take care of you and they don't take care of you well enough.
Intermountain intervened. Staff placed the children with the Patton family in therapeutic foster care.
So when I see my children go to Scouts, or somebody invites them to a birthday party, or asks them to spend the night, I think we're partway there, you know, and they're rejoining the world and not seeing themselves differently.
The children were eventually adopted by the couple.
We have great time.
What's your favorite animal?
My favorite animal is Kudarik, the Irish Wolfhound.
Oh God, he is so neat. He's bigger than you are.
It's a she.
Oh, she's bigger than you are.
Yeah.
Stability, affection, and love. It has been a life-saving combination.
I felt that there was no hope when I was taken away from my biological family, but then I found this family and I know they love me and they care for me.
Different people, different needs, the same level of care. In northern Arizona, Intermountain serves yet another population. Most of these clients will never be able to live on their own, but they can still live happy and productive lives surrounded by the people who love them.
We've been in this area for about 28 years and serving the developmental disabled population. We have group homes. We have 10 group homes in the Tri-City area. That's what they call Chino Valley, Prescott Valley, and Prescott. We have 6 developmental, adult and child developmental homes.
Some clients still live in a home with family, and others are cared for in small group homes with consistent caregivers in a family-like setting.
You know, years past, this would have been an invisible population.
Yeah.
And you're bringing people out of the shadows, aren't you?
Yes, yes, absolutely. It is, and the days of the institutions are gone, long gone, thank goodness.
The Intermountain Daycare program gives families and caregivers a chance to take a break from the intense responsibility of 24-hour care. It is also a safe place within a caring environment that provides desperately needed stimulation for those who must live in bodies that betray them.
any small thing that they can do is just great. I mean, we just high five and applaud them, and they are so proud that they can achieve any little thing is an achievement to them. Getting up in the morning and having their breakfast and going off to the day program is a big accomplishment. It's quality of life. They're living it and they're enjoying it. You can tell by the smiles on their faces and how happy they are.
The staff at Intermountain here in northern Arizona says the work they do is really a calling. And to stay motivated, they just need to look around and remember how far so many have come.
I'll miss you too. You have fun with Mom.
See you later, buddy.
Bye, buddy.
Supporters and staff of Intermountain Centers for Human Development say the agency will continue to grow and meet the needs of the community they serve. With growth comes change, but at Intermountain, two things have remained constant: provide treatment in home and community settings, not institutions, and always, always build on strengths.